All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. There's a few things coming out. I feel weird. I feel like something's different. Something's weird. Is it just me? Does anybody else feel that way? I don't know. I don't know if it's the table, if it's me. I just feel like something's different and I can't put my finger on it. So somebody could be feeling this about you. You're acting different. You're showing up different. That could be for some of you. They can't put their finger on what changed or what shifted, but something's changed, something shifted. I know it did. I can feel it, but I can't put my finger on it. Friendly reminder, guys, if you need anything, check out that comment section. Patreon members and channel members see these first, ad-free. You know the drill. Okay, I'm going to see what's coming out. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Somebody could be feeling like they wish they would have supported you when you needed support. I'm hearing, here we go, here we go, here we go again. What's my weakness? Men. Somebody could be feeling like meeting you was fated. This could be a new person that you're having some sort of issue with, complication with. Could be a past person. If this is a past person, one of you views this as dead and done, and the other one could be trying to bring something back to life when it's past the point of no return. That could be for some of you. Now, some of you, this could just be someone you're in no contact with that's really dialing into your energy, your memory, your thought, and it's like just when it's dead, it's done, it's gone, is when they start thinking about it, is when they start obsessing about it, is when they wish, and that's when they start showing up and going, I wish I would have done this. I should have done this. I'm saying that because I've got a lot going on behind the scenes, first off, okay? So someone here could have a lot going on that you don't know about. Whether you know this person, you don't know this person, you love this person, you don't love this person, you're in contact, you're in no contact, don't know, don't care. Fill in the blanks, okay? This is someone who is saying, I wish I would have supported you when you needed me to. I wish I would have been there for you when you needed me to. I wish I would have made choices that I needed to make when you needed me to make those. Not when I was like, oh, well, nope, not doing it today, but in 6 months I'll do it. I'm not doing it today. Someone's recognizing that their pride and their ego is a problem, okay? Now, I have a few plants in my home. And I noticed recently that one of them is dying at a very rapid speed. And I'm trying to save it, but Lord knows, sometimes you just can't save them. Sometimes you can bring them back to life when they're dead. Sometimes they dead, they gone. So I'm in the process of trying to nurse this plant back to life. And for some reason, they want me to bring that up. So someone here could be wanting to nurse this relationship back to life. Someone could be recognizing that the reason this relationship has failed so much recently, or the reason that you pulled back so quickly recently, is because it's kind of like on a downward spiral. It's dying, it's dying, it's dying. I'm not going to jump ship once the whole plant's gone, once the plane has hit the ground. That could be what some of you are feeling. Now, this person is realizing that they've lost you for good. I don't know why, but I feel I need this deck. Hold on. Okay. I think there's something hidden they ain't told you yet. Let's see what that is. Let me tell you. I realize how country I am just editing these videos. I really need to take a grammar class. My life is not together as it seems. So some of you, your person's a faker. They act like everything's fine. They act like they're in control. They act like nothing bothers them, but their life is not what it seems to be. Their feelings are not what they seem to be. This person could pray every single night that you're going to reach out to them. But again, I have a dying plant on this card. What's the theme of the reading? Dying plants. Some of you could have dying plants. But for some of you, this is a plant that has died and someone's trying to bring it back to life. The question is, how did this relationship die? Is it possible to bring it back to life? This person knows what you want from them. This person knows what you expect. This person's really sad. This person could be suffering with depression for some of you. And here's the thing is, they could be suffering with depression. You could be having the best days or the best years of your life. You could be at a place where you're like, oh, I can feel the momentum. Things are getting better. I'm having more good days than bad days. I know it's going to be okay, Danielle. Now, here's the thing, though. It's like this person, for some of you, this person could have told you that they weren't going to let you down, that they weren't going to hurt you, that they weren't going to do exactly what they done. I'm not going to let you down. Really? You're not? Because you just did. I'm not going to hurt you. Really? You're not? Because you just did. For some of you, you could have someone who prays about you every single night, who thinks about you every single night. And this person's hoping and wishing and praying that you're going to reach out to them, because in their mind, they don't want to lose you forever. I don't want to live forever, because I know I'll be living in, is it pain or vain? I don't know. That's a lyric to a song. So this person could be at a place where I don't know if I can live forever without talking to you. This makes me so sad. This hurts. I'm not who I seem to be. My life isn't together the way that you think it is. You seem like you're fine. You seem like things are getting better for you. You seem like it's easier for you to let this go than it ever has been. And that you're enjoying life. You're enjoying the small moments that are being brought to you. You're enjoying the simple things, the finer things. And you're really protected right now because you paid attention to the obstacles and moved your obstacles out of the way. You can't do work for someone else. You can only do work for yourself. Now, this person, you're inspiring them to face their obstacles and their unhealed wounds head on. If you can do it, I can do it. You're showing me that not only do I deserve to do it, but I am capable of doing it. And the only person I can blame when I don't have the life I want is who? Themselves. That's who. And they feel like you were brought into their life to protect them and to guide them, to protect what they want, to protect their heart, to guide them, to nurse them, to teach them, but to also lose you when they need to. For some of you, you had to learn how to walk away from this person. This was a wife or a husband who got content in the relationship and didn't realize that they could lose you, because in their mind, I'm never going to lose you. That's not an option. That's not a thing. Until you were like, oh, it's not a thing. It is when you're mistreating me. It is when you're not respecting me. It is when I'm telling you time and time and time again, I want to fix it. I want to fix it. I want to fix it. And you're doing everything but fucking fixing it. So this is what I'm going to do. And this person could be like, whoa, oh my God. Oh my God. And now somebody could be like, but I want to do what I need to do to make this better. Now, here's the thing. For some of you, this could be someone coming back in with promises you've done heard. This person could have promises that you've done heard. I won't let you down. I won't hurt you again. I promise this time I'm going to do better. I'm going to be better. Be careful of believing in someone when they don't even believe in themselves. Now, you can be someone's cheerleader. You can be someone's fan. But you can't make someone see what you see if they don't see a way to see it. This person feels like they love you unconditionally, and they're still trying to understand why all of this happened and what their part was in it. Why didn't this work out? Why did this fail? Why did I walk away? Why did I reject you? Why did I run? Why did I tell you you deserved better? So damn it, I'm going to push you out of my arms and you are going to go get better. But I don't think there is better because I'm the best for you. But I don't think I'm good enough for you. Okay. Mindfuck party of one. You're not going on that train today. You're not doing that. This person can love you unconditionally, but this person's got to figure out what they're feeling, what they're thinking, what they're wanting. So a lot of you could be dreaming about this person. You could be feeling this person's energy very late at night, early in the morning. You might notice really late at night and early in the morning, you're being reminded of this person more. Maybe their name's popping up more. There's people on TV reminding you of them. You're going to notice their energy being heavier at night and early in the morning, okay? Because that's when they're going to think about, why did this happen? You inspire me to want more. Give me more for this person. Why do they want you to reach out? This person could be watching you. This person could be trying to figure you out. This person could be trying to gather information on you. Feeling, a lot of you, this is someone where there's distance. This is someone where you guys are in a temporary separation. You guys are in a no contact. You guys are trying to decide if you're going to stay together or get divorced. There is some sort of, this is up in the air. We both know we have unfinished business. We don't have to talk about the pink elephant in the room, but let's be honest, there's a pink elephant in the room. It is what it is. Now, this person could be trying to gather information around you. Again, this could just be the thinking about you, gathering the information about how they feel. Why did this happen? They love you unconditionally, but did they treat you that way? Did they treat you in the way where they felt like they could get over anything and everything with you because you guys were a team? I'm saying that they were uncertain. Uncertain if they could juggle everything, uncertain on their choices, uncertain on what they wanted. And this person, when they get in a stressful situation, they shut down. This person can get analysis paralysis, okay? I don't know what to do, so guess what? I'm not doing nothing at all. Now, this person could have had to learn how to get more in the energy of going with the flow, recognizing that sometimes shit happens and there's nothing you can do. Example, you're going to work. There's a train in your way. It doesn't matter if you're going to be late. Are you probably going to get punished? Sure, yeah, whatever. But at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do. You were on your way to work. You were on time. A train got in the way. It's going slower than usual. I mean, at the end of the day, what's going to happen is going to happen. And if that makes you lose your job, so be it. Maybe that was the universe coming in and going, okay, listen, if they're this rigid because of a train, maybe they deserve rigid employees. You're not part of it. That could have been for this person. They had to recognize that their internal chaos was manifesting externally as uncertainty, which is why this relationship was so confusing. And there's just water under the bridge that wasn't necessarily necessary. Issues that kind of got blown out of proportion. Emotions that got put in this relationship where if there would have been a conversation or if there wouldn't have been assumption, that would have never happened. Now this person could be either watching you, trying to figure you out, or gathering information around you in this moment, okay? This person's thinking a lot about you and missing you. This person in this energy is reevaluating what they've been conditioned to believe. So what's happening here is you've got someone where you have been a substantial part of their life around growth. You could write me and be like, Danielle, I've only known this person for a week. What do you mean I've been substantial growth for this person? Something you've said, something you did has made this person want to know more, has made this person go, wait, I need to evaluate myself. Why do I conform to what people expect from me? Why do I conform to what is put on my back? Why is it when my uncle that I ain't even seen in 25 years tells me that I need to come right now, I'm conditioned to do what they say simply because they told me to do it? Why do I do that? For some of you, again, it's why do I have these expectations? Why do I, again, have these belief systems that I've held for a long time, but now I'm looking at it and going, why? Does that even work for me? Is it okay for me to believe that I'm supposed to work 6 days a week for me to be a productive part of society? Maybe I don't have to do that. Maybe I can work 3 days a week and figure it out. But again, this person had to get to a place where they were willing to evaluate all of that and recognize that maybe they've been wearing a mask and it hasn't been working for them. But maybe nobody's challenged it. Maybe nobody's looked at them and went, are you happy? You are? You're lying, but it's okay. I hope you're happy. That's all that matters to me. Are you happy? Yes or no? Maybe nobody's ever looked at them and said, hey, are you happy? For them to look at themselves and go, nope, sure ain't. And why do I think I don't deserve happiness? For some of you, it's something as simple as that. Every single day I have people tell me, I'm fine, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, I'm content. But when I look at them and go, your eyes say that you're not. Your eyes say that you're missing something. What is it that you're missing? You can see it go all over their face like, fuck, she figured it out. And then 9 times out of 10, they'll tell you, I'm not happy, but I'm content. Being content and being happy are 2 different things. There are people content all over the world, content with their job, content with where they live, content with their partner. Do you deserve contentment or do you deserve happiness? Because for each of you, you're gonna decide upon something different. This person has felt that they deserve being content. I'm safe. I'm satisfied. That's all that matters. Why is that all that matters though? Why does your happiness and what you want and what makes your heart fulfilled not matter the most? Why is it that when you get an opportunity to be content with a vacation you've always taken or the dream vacation of your life, you pick the vacation that you're content with because it's safe, because it's what you know? And that's what you did. You shined a light on this person for them to go, I've never thought about it that way, but you're right. If I had the opportunity to choose a once in a lifetime relationship or dream vacation, time and time and time again, I would choose what I'm content with because I've been conformed to believe that that's okay, that that's good enough, that that's what you're supposed to do. You ain't supposed to be happy. You're just supposed to be content until you die. Do what you need to do. That's what this person was taught. And coming across your path has made this person recognize that maybe the version of themselves they want to be and the version of themselves that they are, there's a distance there. There's a disconnect there. And again, you're inspiring them to want to do something differently. Now, this person is getting a truth around their own suffering. So this person is recognizing that if they've been suffering, it's their own fault. If they've been running from something that they won't, guess what? It's their own fault. If they've been sabotaging, guess what? It's their own fault. So here coming up, this person's going to have the strength to open their eyes and recognize with compassion that they've been keeping their self stuck, that they've been betraying their own self. And then I think around autumn time, around September, October, November, this person's going to want new intentions for their future. They're going to say, you know what, my soul has grown so much that where I've been content, where I've been satisfied, it isn't enough anymore. I want something more. I want something different. Now, for some of you, that means that this person might come back to you. But for some of you, that just means that you were a substantial shift in this person's life for them to look in the mirror and go, no, you're right. I don't know why I've been settling, being content in this relationship and not giving it my all, being content in this career and not going after what I want. And this person with I love you unconditionally could feel that they love you in a way that they can't explain and that they don't understand. I'm hearing the song, I hate you and I love you. If you love someone unconditionally, you can not stand that person, but you can also love the hell out of that person. That person can get on your nerves like nobody, but that would also be a person that you would, while mad at them, fight someone over real quick. I mean, we talking sister love, we talking brother love, we're talking the kind of love where it's like, listen, that's my sister, and I'm allowed to talk to her like that, but you ain't allowed to talk to her like that. That's going to be your guys' energy. There's this very unconditional, even when we're not seeing eye to eye, even when I can't stand you, I wish you well. Not in hell, I wish you well. I hope you're doing good. I love you. But I don't love the version of me you get out of me. So that could be one of the reasons you guys have needed to separate, is there could be a version of you that you're tired of having to be, or there could be a version of you that you've outgrown and it's like this person's got to catch up. And that's their choice. Do they want to catch up or do they want to stay content? They can grow, they can expand, or they can stay right where they're at, which is in their little jail cell. It's yard time. Do they want to come out in the yard? I guess we're about to see. So that's what the decision is. Do you want to come out in the yard and play, or do you want to stay in your jail cell because you're content, because you're safe, because you know you got 4 walls, you got your bunk, you're good? For so long, this person has wanted to stay where it was safe. I know what to expect. I know what's going to happen. I tell my daughter this and I'll tell you this. It's always easier to choose the devil you know than the devil you don't. It is. Sometimes in life, though, you have to recognize that the devil you're not choosing might not even be a devil at all. Okay? So this person's got a choice to make. And they're about to, here coming up in the future, they're going to take decisive action. Their decisive action is around truth. I want to be honest, not just with myself, but with other people. And one of those people is you. So what are they going to say? What are they going to say? When they come in, what are they going to say? They're going to tell you that they were maybe in a stage of their life of indulging. They're going to tell you that maybe they were in a stage in their life where they were indulging. They're going to tell you that they're ready to get to a place of peace with you. But they're also going to tell you that maybe there's still some things that they need to clear up or work on before you get the version of them that you want, you expect, you need. So here's an example. Let's say that you're with this person and it's an energy of, hey, listen, we've been trying to fix this marriage. You obviously don't want to fix the marriage. They're going to make a conversation about how they want to go to therapy. Okay, you go do that and we'll do couples therapy if you do individual therapy. What you might not see, though, is that they're going to have to take the action on their own, and they might not necessarily do that right off the bat. It might take another 6 weeks, 6 months before something is in action form moving forward. So if they come in and they go, hey, I want to take decisive action, I want to be honest with you, this is what I want to say to you, they're going to make a decision to communicate with you around how they want to put effort into this within the next few weeks to the next few months. Again, could be around September when this is going to take place, but they're still going to be in the midst of a shift. So they're not going to be approaching you and going, hey, listen, I've been in therapy for 6 weeks and this is what I've learned. And now that I've been in therapy for 6 weeks, I now want me and you to go to counseling together. It's going to be more along the lines of, hey, you know, I've been thinking and I want to do therapy. And then it might take another few weeks, few months for them to actually take the action. So I think you need to know that. I do see that this person wants to put in effort, time, and dedication with you because they see you as someone who fulfills them emotionally. Okay? This person will have a little bit of trust issues though, okay? Trust issues when it comes to, for some of you, it isn't you that this person doesn't trust, it's other people with you. That's going to be a problem with this person. Whether this is a new person or a past person, I think this person is going to feel a little conflicted because I feel that they kind of feel like you're out of their league, which is a little sad. This person is going to get in this pattern of, if people make comments towards you or maybe like a photo or look at you twice in the store, I don't care if you're a male or a female, I do not care. This is going to be someone who is going to they're going to come out very insecure. You're going to be able to tell that this person is not okay with other people finding what they have attractive. So instead of being like, yeah, that's my husband, that's my wife, you can't have it, that's mine, thank you, this person's going to be like, don't look at that. And then they're going to maybe get very aggressive and their insecurity is going to come out where you're going to be able to tell that their insecurity is manifesting in the way of them feeling like they need to protect you even though they're not going to lose you. But that could become a problem in the future, okay? It could become a problem in the future that this person gets very angry when people are attracted to you or see what they have. And that could be a karmic challenge in this relationship. If someone feels that they don't deserve you, or that you are too good for them, or that you are too attractive to them, and they're not secure within their self, they're going to project that onto you. And then that's going to bring in restrictions into this relationship. I see you guys communicating about that. But again, having a lot of fear. And showing up from a place of like subconscious. So I don't feel like this person's necessarily aware that they do this. I think it's going to be something that if you guys just decide to do therapy, counseling, or if you guys decide to start having conversations on a deeper level, it needs to be discussed. That this person feels the need to protect you, hide you, and get mad when others want to look. But they need to recognize that someone can look, but that doesn't mean that they're going to touch. But again, their subconscious could try to tell them, you know, things aren't what it appears to be here. Don't get too comfortable. As soon as you think you know someone, you don't know them. So that could be something that they're going to have to progress internally, is their inside voice might be kind of like the devil on their shoulder, letting them know everything they're not going to get instead of the things that they are going to get. And that's going to have to be something that they're going to have to work through for you guys to get a new beginning, okay? Now again, I see this person's going to have to work on their shadow side. And I see that this person's going to have a lot of, I don't want to say issues. Subconscious fears are going to be a problem. This person's going to have a hard time sleeping at night. That's going to be a problem. This person is going to be very anxious when it comes to opening up towards you. They're going to be big on wanting to give and receive, but when it comes to them opening up, you might notice a problem or a disconnect. Again, here's the thing. I think you're going to be able to work it out if you want, but I think it's going to be work. I think there's going to have to be a lot of open communication about how you are viewing this relationship and how they think they're showing up. Okay, there's a disconnect because I feel that you're pulling away from me and you're acting this way. However, you think that you've not acted any different. So what's going on? Why is it that I feel this way then? Why is it that I feel that you kind of disconnected lately, but you're telling me, no, I'm fine? Have you not noticed that you aren't fine? Or am I maybe projecting onto you and I'm needing a little more this week? What's the disconnect? So I think if you guys can get on the agreement of, okay, let's have deep conversations and let's not take it as one another testing the other or trying to tear down the other or call the other one out. Let's look at it as I'm trying to help you, you're trying to help me. And at the end of the day, me and you make two, and together we're better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into an extended and I'm going to dig more into this around like, what does this person want? How are they going to want to grow this? Things like that. So if you want that, you can find it on Patreon, or you can purchase it individually on Gumroad. Both of those are in the comments, and I will see you soon. Have a blessed day, guys.